Governor Sanwo-Olu urges Africans to unlock new pathways for young people to thrive. INEC to adopt artificial intelligence in election management. On foreign team, Democratic Republic of Congo strips former President Joseph Kabila of immunity over treason charges. And in sports, Nigerian sprinter Success Umukoro optimistic of winning gold medal for Delta State in 2024 National Sports Festival. And now the details. I am Mike James. Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu has urged Africans to unlock new pathways for young people to thrive by reforming higher education to make it more entrepreneurial and relevant to the rapidly evolving realities of the 21st century. Governor Sanwo-Olu said this while delivering his keynote address at the official launch of the Center for African Social and Economic Transformation, CACET, at the University of the West of England, Bristol. The governor said taking an audacious move will drive entrepreneurship as a tool for economic empowerment and position Africa as a global leader in innovation, sustainability, and inclusive growth. He said CACET stands as a beacon of bold and bright promise, and with collective effort, its impact will be felt across Africa and beyond, promising that Lagos State will be a willing and committed partner. Governor Sanwo-Olu therefore called on all academics, policymakers, business leaders, development partners, and friends of Africa to see CACET as a timely rallying point and a platform where stakeholders can join hands to turn ideas into action and action into lasting transformation. He commended the visionary leadership of the University of the West of England, led by Professor Stephen West, the founding director of the centre, Professor Pascal Anosike, and all partners whose hard work has brought the noble idea to life. The Lagos government has disbursed the sum of 2,461,000,000 naira to 8,690 beneficiaries through the Sanwo-Olu Listens Financial Assistance Program. The initiative serves as a beacon of hope for thousands of vulnerable Lagosians, not only to deliver direct financial relief, but represent a deeper commitment to compassion, inclusion, and empowerment. Special Advisor to the Governor on Political and Legislative and Civic Engagement, Tajuddin Afolabi, who stated this at the ongoing ministerial press briefing at Alausa, said through key initiatives like the Snacks for Thought, Lagos State School Feeding Program, 11,965 pupils in the 33 schools benefited. According to Afolabi, till date, 6,000 beneficiaries have been supported through the Eco Cares program to build sustainable source of income, fostering economic stability and resilience, while 428,384 people have engaged the government for feedback through the Lagos Citizens Gate app, with 100 MVAs onboarded.
As an office, we remain steadfast in our mission to foster a politically aware, civically responsible, and harmonious society. This briefing reaffirms our commitment to inclusive governance, strengthening civic participation, and ensuring that government initiatives align with the needs of Lagos residents.
Other initiatives include the Ideal Child, the Girl-Boy Child for 6,000 pupils, provisions of 100 hand-washing stations reaching 205,000 residents across various local government areas and local council development areas, while the office also received 270 petitions and protests. Our correspondent Ajola Akindele quotes the special advisor as saying that another 1.6 billion naira has been earmarked for hundreds of beneficiaries for the 2025 edition of Sanwo-Olu Cares initiatives. The Lagos State government has issued the release of 775,071,016 kobo as issuance benefits to 200 beneficiaries of deceased suburb and local government members of staff who died in active service. Speaking at the ongoing ministerial press briefing to highlight the achievements of Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu's administration in the second year of his second term in office, Commissioner for Local Government, Chieftaincy and Rural Development, Bolaji Robert, said 85 approvals for local government, chieftaincy and Rural Development were secured for capital projects. Robert also announced plans by the state government to significantly advance agriculture and community development through several key initiatives. He said over 2,000 young people and women farmers are receiving extensive training in aquaculture and digital skills aimed at empowering them with new capabilities. Robert said the initiatives highlight the state's dedication to fostering economic prosperity, enhancing living standards, and cultivating robust, resilient communities.
You will agree with me that our communities across the state have continued to witness remarkable changes that reflect greater development through the various initiatives program and infrastructural development as highlighted above. We will not rest on our goals in ensuring that accelerated development is spread across our communities, which is the commitment and desire of our people, focused and resourceful governor.
On rural development, the Commissioner said the ministry provided 80 water and sanitation projects, while it also issued 61 approval letters of state recognition to traditional rulers in the state. Our correspondent, Adiola Akindele, reports that the Commissioner reiterated the Babajide Sanwo-Olu administration to zero communal clashes in the state. Hence, constant engagement of members and leaders of communities to ensure peaceful coexistence among residents. Abia State Governor Alex Otti has announced the procurement of 20 electric buses, which will be rolled out in the next 2 months. The governor said $29 million was spent by the immediate past administration in the reconstruction of Port Harcourt Road, while his government successfully completed the road with $22 million. Otis stated this while addressing the Aba community, who organized a Thanksgiving carnival in celebration of the reconstruction and completion of Port Harcourt Road, abandoned for over 3 decades. He said bus terminals were being built for the transport system in the state, while the 20 electric buses for the transportation will be for the first batch. The federal government has assured Nigerians that the Section 3 of the East-West Road, which stretches 15 kilometers from Elemet Junction to Onet Junction in Rivers State, will be completed and opened to the public in December. Minister of Works Dave Umahi, who gave the assurance during an inspection tour of the project site in Rivers State, also announced that the long-awaited Elemet section will be ready for public use in the next 10 days. Speaking with journalists after touring the area, Umahi emphasized the economic importance of the road corridor to the nation, particularly its role in facilitating movement to key oil and gas infrastructure located in the One area. He reiterated that the entire Section 3, including areas earmarked for flyovers, will be delivered on schedule, adding that the total cost of the ongoing construction work is pegged at 156 billion naira. And now to the rest of the stories. The Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) has expressed its readiness to harness the positive aspect of artificial intelligence (AI) in election management in the country. INEC also announced the creation of an artificial intelligence division under the ICT department to continue to harness the positive aspect of the technology and mitigate its negative impact on elections. National Commissioner and Chairman of the Information and Voter Education Committee of the Commission, Sam Olumekin, made this known after the Commission's regular weekly meeting. Olumekin noted that it will enhance decision-making through data-driven insights, risk management and voter engagement, strengthen electoral credibility through predictive analytics, automation and intelligent safeguards. Today is International Day to End Obstetric Fistula. Obstetric fistula is one of the most serious and tragic childbirth injuries, which occurs when there is a hole between the birth canal and bladder or rectum caused by prolonged obstructed labor without access to timely, high-quality medical treatment. It leaves women and girls leaking urine, feces, or both, and often leads to chronic medical problems, depression, social isolation, and deepening poverty. The 21-year-old campaign represents a global commitment to fistula prevention and holistic treatment, including surgical repair and social reintegration and rehabilitation. Despite progress, elimination by 2030 demands accelerated action starting now. This year's theme, A Health Has Her Right, Shaping a Future Without Fistula, underscores a powerful truth that every woman and girl has the fundamental right to health, particularly sexual and reproductive health, and that the continued existence of obstetric fistula is a clear violation of that right. And over to foreign news, the Democratic Republic of Congo's Senate has stripped former President Joseph Kabila of his immunity, paving the way for his prosecution over his alleged backing of rebels in the east. Authorities have accused him of treason and war crimes, saying there was a substantial body of document, testimony, and material facts linking Kabila to the M23 armed group, which has taken control of several towns in the mineral-rich east. Kabila, who is 53, has not commented on the accusations, but has in the past denied any connection with the insurgents. Nearly 90 senators on Thursday voted in favor of his treason prosecution, while 5 opposed it. Over to sports news. Nigeria sprinter Success Umukoro has expressed optimism of winning gold at the 2024 National Sports Festival for Delta State. The athletics event and the 22nd National Sports Festival begins today, with some of Nigeria's finest track and field stars competing for the podium positions at the MKO Abiola Sports Complex in Abeokuta. Umukoro, who is the 2023 National Junior College Athletic Association 100-meter outdoor champion, is expected to compete in the women's 100-meter, and she is one of the favorites for the crown. She expressed that there is no pressure to deliver and the projection is to give Delta the gold medal. Umukoro is the 4th fastest Nigerian female athlete so far this year after clocking a time of 11.25 seconds at the West Texas A&M University Track and Soccer Complex, Canyon, Texas in April. That was our news at 10. Just before we go, always stop for pedestrians at zebra crossings. You can follow us and like all our various social media platforms: X Traffic Radio 961, Facebook Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM, Instagram Lagos Traffic Radio 961. Subscribe and watch our news and programs live on YouTube, Traffic Radio 961. And you can also visit our website. It's www.trafficradio961.ng. Did you know that under the Sanwo-Olu administration, 250 women trained through an empowerment workshop on intercrop of maize and cassava with demonstration plots of practical knowledge? You can get more details on the Legacy Government website. And to end the news, here are the highlights of the major stories. Legacy Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu has urged Africans to unlock new pathways for young people to thrive by reforming higher education to make it more entrepreneurial and relevant to the rapidly evolving realities of the 21st century. The Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, has expressed its readiness to harness the positive aspect of artificial intelligence, AI, in election management in the country. And we also told you that the Democratic Republic of Congo's Senate has stripped former President Joseph Kabila of his immunity, paving the way for his prosecution over his alleged backing of rebels in the east. And in sports, Nigerian sprinter Success Umukoro has expressed optimism of winning gold at the 2024 National Sports Festival for Delta State. And for contact with the newsroom, send a message to info@trafficradio961.ng. And that ends the news broadcast compiled by Adewalu Lokboroku. Thank you for listening, Lagos. My name is Mike James. Good morning to you.